Welcome back. It is 1:11 in the morning. Probably not the best time to begin a video, but I'm not going to be sleeping anyway. I guess like most procrastinators, I live my life in this really dangerous way. I don't do anything for a period of time or let it build up or whatever, and then I just eventually reach a point where all of my commitments and other things are happening all at the same time. So that's where it normally stops, right? Well, I have this awful habit where I say to myself, wow, I'm already so busy. I'm already not going to be sleeping tonight, so let's make a YouTube video at 1:11. Rehearsals start again at 9:30 tomorrow. So yeah, sorry for my radio silence. I've been busy. What can I say? Another video. Welcome back. Hi friends. I'm gonna read to you a story because there is nothing better to do late at night when one should be sleeping than to tell a bedtime story. Frog and Toad by Arnold Lobel. Believe it or not, I actually asked for this book for Christmas. I found it at the Books Million near my house and immediately had to have it. I like children's books way more than I like most things. It's crazy. Recently, I was shopping with my mom and sister, and I was in the middle of a Target about to cry over Pete the cat making cupcakes, a dinosaur taco party, various woodland critters doing various things. It's actually a little bit concerning. I care about most children's books more than my actual childhood. So yeah, parents came through with an awesome Christmas present, and so the only thing I wanted to do is read this to all of you guys because you are important to me and Frog and Toad is important to me. A list. One morning, Toad sat in bed. I have many things to do, he said. I will write them all down on a list so that I can remember them. Toad wrote on a piece of paper, a list of things to do today. Then he wrote, wake up. Perfect, great start. I have done that, said Toad, and he crossed out, wake up. I'm gonna let you see the picture here. Then Toad wrote other things on the paper. Wake up, eat breakfast, get dressed, go to Frog's house, take walk with Frog, eat lunch, take nap, me too, brother, play games with Frog, eat supper, go to sleep. Now one thing of note here is if you look at that, that's Toad's handwriting. Toad has webbed fingers, and yet he has better handwriting than most of the college students I know. But also, Toad, you forgot to brush your teeth. That is bad dental hygiene. I can't believe they print this in a children's book. Like, my parents wouldn't even let me watch Big Comfy Couch or Caillou because the kid was whining. These kids are going to be reading this book, and there's not a positive role model here. They're not going to brush their teeth. Their teeth will fall out, and the youth of America will die. I'm just saying, I don't know why so many people are so concerned about, politics or the future of America as a society when, look at this, kids are reading books where the protagonists don't brush their teeth. I love this book. There, said Toad, now my day is all written down. He got out of bed and had something to eat. Then Toad crossed out, eat breakfast. Toad took his clothes out of the closet and put them on. Then he crossed out, get dressed. Toad put the list in his pocket. Hold up, you're gonna make a list of everything you're gonna do that day, including wake up, which you already did, but you're not going to write down, take off clothes, get clothes out of closet. I know this shouldn't bother me, but I've had a traumatic childhood. When I was in 4th grade, I had this teacher named Mrs. Black. So we would always be doing weird things that weren't actually a part of any sort of curriculum. One day she told us to go home and put together a recipe, I guess you would call it, for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We were supposed to include actually everything to do to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm in 4th grade, other people are in 5th grade. So we thought we knew how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and we walk in the door the next day and she has the bread and the jelly and the peanut butter and knives and she's ready to make it for us. So we're all super excited because here is a day where we don't have to do any work. It's like a movie day, except we are eating peanut butter and jelly. I mean, that excites me now. To 4th grade me, that must have been the best thing in the whole world. But you know what she does? This woman follows our lists so literally that she had a plastic knife in one hand, peanut butter in the other hand, and was repeatedly hitting the knife against the lid of the peanut butter. You didn't say to take the lid off. I mean, people complain about Twitter being some kind of social problem, but that is next level petty right there. I've never recovered. And she didn't even back off of it either. She didn't like laugh at the lesson she taught us and then give us peanut butter and jelly. We literally sat there in our chairs and did nothing and did not eat peanut butter and jelly. So yeah, I guess it bothers me a little bit. Like, Toad, if you're gonna be so anal about everything, be consistent about it. If consistency is your thing, but you're inconsistently consistent. He opened the door and walked out into the morning. Soon Toad was at Frog's front door. He took the list from his pocket and crossed out, "Go to Frog's house." Let me get you in on the picture action once again. Here's the other one. Yeah, look at these illustrations. Toad knocked at the door. "Hello," said Frog. "Look at my list of things to do," said Toad. Didn't even greet his best friend. "Oh," said Frog, "that is very nice." Toad said, "My list tells me that we will go for a walk." "All right," said Frog, "I am ready." "No, you're not, Frog. Where is your shirt?" Frog and Toad went on a long walk. Then Toad took the list from his pocket again. He crossed out, "Take walk with Frog." Just then, there was a strong wind. It blew the list out of Toad's hand. The list blew high up into the air. "Help!" cried Toad. "My list is blowing away. What will I do without my list?" "Hurry," said Frog. "We will run and catch it." "No," shouted Toad. "I cannot do that." "Why not?" asked Frog. "Because," wailed Toad, "running after my list is not one of the things that I wrote on my list of things to do." "Well, all right, Mrs. Black." Frog ran after the list. He ran over hills and swamps, but the list blew on and on. At last, Frog came back to Toad. "I am sorry," gasped Frog, "but I could not catch your list." "Blah," said Toad. Same. Here's him chasing it. And this is him delivering the bad news. I mean, Frog looks more upset than Toad here. "I cannot remember any of the things that were on my list of things to do. I will just have to sit here and do nothing," said Toad. Toad sat and did nothing. Frog sat with him. Once again, great friend. Here they are, look at them. What a lovely landscape. After a long time, Frog said, "Toad, it is getting dark. We should be going to sleep now." "Go to sleep," shouted Toad. "That was the last thing on my list." Toad wrote on the ground with a stick, "Go to sleep." Then he crossed out, "Go to sleep." "There," said Toad. "Now my day is all crossed out." "I am glad," said Frog. Then Frog and Toad went right to sleep. What a lovely story. But really though, what is up with Toad? I mean, Frog is great. What a great friend. He went all out for this friend. First of all, Toad shows up at his house, and Frog says hello. He's greeting him, being cordial, and Toad doesn't even say hello back. "Look at my list I made. Look how cool I am." Secondly, Toad didn't even ask him what he wanted to do or give him any input in the relationship. "My list says we're gonna go on a walk. It's on the list. We gotta go." And I don't know, Frog might not have wanted to go, but it was on the list, so Frog went. I mean, Frog's a great friend. Frog is going to sprint across swamps and fields and hills. So not only did he go across a hill and a swamp, but he went across multiple hills and multiple swamps for this list. Okay, listen, frogs are tiny and swamps are huge. Probably several million times his body length, and he's running across these for Toad. That's such great friendship, it's almost a plot hole. But I mean, Toad is a good character too. It's just, this isn't one of his highest moments, you know? You know, that's how people are. That's how friendship is. Sometimes all you can do is take, and that's just how it is. The friends that stick by you through that, who run across hills and swamps for you, man, that's beautiful. Arnold Lobel is a genius. How can he capture so much humanity in frogs? But also, I'm not even entirely certain how to pronounce his name. Is it Lobel or Lobel or... He needs a Nobel Prize anyway. So yeah, it's been great, guys. I should be doing another botany video soon. I recently completely hacked one of my plants to pieces. It's not like it sounds though. I need to sleep. Thanks for listening. Come back next time. I love you guys. Don't ever change. One time we found a really big Cuban frog in our yard, and it leapt from somewhere on my body directly onto my sister's face. And we got that on video. So, yeah.